John Herdman, the Canadian men's national team manager, might be heading back to England to manage in the Premier League. Yes, he's attracting a lot of interest from Burnley, who are going to stay up this year, and also some very good high-level championship sides in Blackburn Rovers and Queen's Park Rangers. Some teams with a lot of history and a lot of quality still in their sides, and some teams that I think John Herdman would really thrive under. But is this really going to happen? For me, it's very interesting, as John Herdman has always never really hidden his desire to go back home to England and manage in one of the top leagues, likes of Championship and the Premier League. And John Herdman, as we all know as Canadian fans, he's from Durham County in England. Of course, his dream has always been to go home and coach Newcastle. He's always talked about that. But to go home and coach in the Premier League for Burnley would also be massive. No manager in the world would probably really downplay coaching the Premier League. It's one of the most highest honors, as it's such a good league. And what Burnley's doing lately looks really good. Maxwell Cornet, you got Wout Weghorst, you got some very good players, especially the likes of Dwight McNeil. And I think he would thrive with some of these teams. I think he's the perfect manager to manage probably a lower level Premier League side or a higher tier championship sides, which are these three teams right now in Burnley, Blackburn Rovers, and QPR. Because you got QPR right now, who really are in a weird position, as Mark Warburton has been sacked from QPR, which is a very interesting decision. And they're being linked with Pete Manning, and they are sitting in 11th this year. And you also have Blackburn Rovers with Ben Brereton, who sit in 8th place. So these are very good championship sides and a very good Premier League side in Burnley. And what John Herdman has done has been nothing near unbelievable with Canada. As we sat so freaking high up the leaderboard and so far back in CONCACAF, we were really a laughingstock, sitting in, I think it was like 97th or 98th to start the year. He's gotten us all the way up to 33rd, and it has been nothing but phenomenal under John Herdman. But the thing is, would I like to see him leave? I know there's been links with Carlo Ancelotti, and would I take him straight away? It's very interesting because for me, I think John Herdman would definitely not leave right now, especially for those clubs. Maybe, you never know, especially how he's always talked about going home to England. But what he's done with Canada, I think he's going to want to see to the next window, the 2026 in Canada, because you can see the passion he has for this nation. You can see the way he carries himself and the excitement he gets behind the nation. And what he's done for Canada has been brilliant, and you can tell how much he loves the nation, how much he enjoys coaching in CONCACAF, how much he loves running this nation, especially with everything he does in the back room. And what he does with the side, how he gets the players to work with dual nationals, to try to recruit them, the stuff he's done behind the scenes to bring in dual nationals has been unbelievable. You look at Stefan Eustáquio, look at what he's doing with Marcelo Flores, Daniel Jebison, Ike Ogbo. He's been unbelievable. And I think he'd be the perfect man manager in the Premier League with Burnley or any of the other sides. And like I said, I think he'd be one of a really good manager who does lower to mid-table Premier League, or could even exceed that. You never know, because what he's done with Canada has been brilliant. Or a higher championship, you never know what he could do. But I always believe he's going to go back to England sometime, and you just don't know when we're going to lose him, because what he's been doing has been unbelievable with Canada. And especially those links with Carlo Ancelotti and how he's going to be retiring, leaving Real Madrid very soon. You never know what could happen. He might talk to Carlo and say, Carlo, can you come in and take over for me? I would appreciate that, because John Herdman was always wanting to go back to England. He's never hidden that desire. He's always wanted to. But the only thing is, his dreams have been to go manage Newcastle, because Newcastle is where he's from. Durham County is right there, and that's the team he's always wanted to manage. It's his boyhood club. And just the fact that right now, I don't think it's his time to go manage Newcastle, because you see what Eddie Howe's doing has been brilliant. The takeover, it's been the wrong time for him to go to Newcastle. But Burnley would be a very good side for him. I think Blackburn Rovers and QPR as well. But as a Canadian men's national team fan, I don't believe he will go yet. I think he will go after the 2026 window, unless John Herdman lines something up with Carlo Ancelotti after this coming World Cup. Because I don't think John Herdman's going to leave at least till after this World Cup. Maybe he leaves after that, maybe after the Gold Cup or something. But I don't see him leaving after this before this World Cup. I think it'd be crazy. I think he has too much respect for Canada. I think he loves this nation way too much, especially if his kid playing for the under 19s. And he just enjoys managing this beautiful side, because he did it with the women's team. He's done it with the men's team. He's setting records. He's setting records not just for himself, but also for the nation. And John Herdman's journey with the Canadian men's national team is definitely not over. I think it's going to carry into 2026 when we host the World Cup. But John Herdman's getting links to the Premier League and also the Championship. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think John Herdman will leave Canada before this coming World Cup or before the next World Cup or after. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll make sure to get to you guys all down there. Drop a sub, drop a like down below. It really helps me on the algorithm. If you enjoy all the best football content, whether that be transfer news, rumors, predictions, match previews, or reactions, make sure to hit that sub button. It means the world to me, guys. And of course, all the best Canadian and Ghanaian content on the channel as well. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.